now, bro. Netflix is hosting Pop Balloon challenges. That's low-key dumb, bro. It's literally dumb as hell.
By the time you're watching this video, we will have had lost an all-time great show, great YouTube product to our corporate overlords.
Pop the Balloon Live, the only live dating show where singles test their chemistry and compete for a first date. Only one thing is certain: when their balloon pops, so does their chance at love. Tough crowd. I'm in for a good time. I'm Yvonne Orji, and this is Pop the Balloon Live. Tune in. I mean, we'll be there. Where will you be? Because it's live. That's how life works.
Pop the Balloon was a cultural phenomenon that honestly had a lot of bad connotations wrapped around it. You know, the ghetto hood boogers that were recreating them in these white wall studios in Atlanta and in Boston and all these other places that had just the most ghettofied formula ever possible to make bad names for a bunch of black creators were putting out this filth on the internet. But when content creator Arlette came onto the scene and saw a way that she could make this into a more mature conversation, better content, better production, all of the things just raising the bar for this type of content, it instantly was a hit. As a diehard Pop the Balloon fan, I remember when Dr. Elam came onto the scene and literally gripped the nation by storm with his nonsensical opinions, controversial takes, and honestly a breath of fresh air in this space.
How old are you again?
38.
You're 38? Yeah. Red flag.
So
You are very handsome. I wouldn't even thought you were 38.
Of course not. But it's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability.
I get it.
If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability.
Right. I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it, though.
Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome, for
Sure.
one.
So you only like me
And-
because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you
Right.
can't add anything to my life.
Right.
See, that's the content that we love, this real authentic perspective on dating that shows just how crazy some of the men are, crazy some of the women are, and how hard dating is in 2025. Now, the show itself isn't absolved of criticism because some of the newer episodes are crazy, but it still remains true that there is an air of authenticity that surrounds that show that simply can't be replicated on some sort of Netflix platform. Now, I can't go on without saying that the original show will still maintain itself on YouTube, but this will just be some sort of side Netflix project that they have going on.
Every Wednesday, okay, Pop the Balloon Wednesday is still a thing. Make sure you're tuning in. I will still be hosting, just like he said. It's going to be the same. Producing, everything is going to remain the same. The only thing is just we have another addition to, you know, the things that we're working on, which is working with Netflix, which is a huge deal, a huge blessing. We're super grateful for it.
And nobody's more happier or proud of Arlette than I am. As a content creator, I think a lot of people don't realize that our dreams began from the big screen, you know, the bigger screens, whether it be the television or the movie screen or whatever the case may be. And our dreams still continue to strive in that direction with as much creative control as possible. But this show seems to lack creative control because this is like a gentrified version of Pop the Balloon that's also coming with these astronomical price hikes.
It's probably gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be, it might be scripted. Might be a little bit scripted. It's gonna be scripted as fuck, bro. Shit's gonna be scripted.
Heights that Netflix has associated with itself in recent times. Now, dare I say, this might even hurt the Pop the Balloon brand with how gentrified it is.
Have y'all seen the trailer for Pop the Balloon that's on Netflix? Because I watched it yesterday and I was like, what the fuck is this? First of all, we already knew they got rid of Arlette as the host, which Pop the Balloon, Arlette is Pop the Balloon. And I'm not convinced that Yvonne Orji is going to be a good host, to be honest, but we'll see. Secondly, they got white people on this show. We can't have nothing, bro. Like, obviously, Pop the Balloon is problematic. I recognize that. I watched strictly from an entertainment perspective. perspective. But I am not trying to see a white man on a show popping a black woman's balloon. You know what I mean? Like, when you bring in the interracial dynamics into it, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I tried my hardest to not be on her side in this conversation, but like I said, this is a cultural phenomenon. And this isn't something to be, mixed with all these other different ethnic groups, et cetera, et cetera. We've seen the imitators and the replicators do their own version, and I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining from that perspective as well. I gotta applaud them. But in the original concept is based out of the black experience with black cast, black people. Arlette has never brought anybody non-black onto the platform to participate in it because it's not necessarily a big part of culture. Like, interracial dating is not. There's just so many dynamics that come into play, and it almost sucks the fun out of it. Another big portion of it is, from my understanding, a lot of those people that were displayed on the trailer are reality TV stars.
That makes it any better.
Stars. Now, I don't know if that's just for trailer's sake, but I damn sure don't want to see another made-up version of another, love contest show where there's reality stars competing for reality stars. That's definitely not fun. That's definitely not my idea of content. That's definitely not some shit that I am trying to see on a day-to-day basis when I watch this episode of Pop the Balloon live on Netflix. It just takes the whole mystification out of what's really going on to the screen for me. And as far as the host goes,
Are you still a virgin?
I am.
Oh my God, I love this. This is the most original guest we've ever had on. And what are you, 39?
I am.
Oh my God. That dam is going to break one day, baby. And
Maybe let me tell you right now. People were like, oh, Ivan, I was like, pray for him. Whoever he is, you get a lot of pent-up energy up in here with me.
oh my God. And you're going to hit your sexual peak when you start having sex. So yeah, you're going to need a couple of men probably.
Bro, literally.
yeah, I don't want to hear from a 39-year-old virgin hosting a dating show where they're going to talk about sex. And no, this isn't because I'm not fond of Yvonne for her character as Molly on the show Insecure, even though I think Issa should have been dropped her. I also am going to miss my messy bestie, Arlette. Like, I love what Arlette brings to the show. She brings a level of messiness, authenticity, and
Bro,
honestly...
I literally moved to where I'm supposed to be going, and this nigga is fucking jumping the opposite way. Bro, fuck this shitty ass game.
Just good-natured humor that brings out the nastiness that dating can be, or the viral clips that we need from the show.
Reason why I pop my balloon because the outfit's not giving. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I like my guy to look, really good.
And what about his outfit is not giving? What are you not feeling?
Everything.
Oh. Everything. Ooh, everything. Okay.
Everything is not giving.
So is it how it's put together? Is there a piece? Like, what is it?
Girl, it's just the green, the blue, the gray. It's just no giving.
Okay.
The whole pants just look tight. This nigga is going to, Swede is going to Mongolia.
So
Okay.
did you put thought into this? Like, she said your outfit's not giving. Like,
Yeah. No, I mean, shoot. It's teach their own, I guess. It's all good. Like, okay.
Oh, you looking at her outfit? Are you feeling this?
I mean, I'm a fan of Sheen.
Okay.
Yeah,
You a fan of what?
Sheen.
Oh.
Right? I'm a fan. No, I'm saying you put that on.
Look, man.
Wait, you said Sheen?
Okay. Oh, you looking at her outfit? Are you feeling this?
I mean, I'm a fan of Sheen.
Okay.
Yeah,
You a fan of what?
Sheen.
Oh.
Right?
Them shit costs like $6, bro. The whole fit. I don't know how the hell you get a whole fit for $6. Crazy, bro. No dress and shit. She usually costs more.
I'm a fan. No, I'm saying you put that on.
Look, man, nobody draws out the mess better than Arlette. But on a serious note, though, this is pure, authentic content that we are seeing that is great production on a platform that the creators maintain total control. They've even gone as far as to not have sponsors up until recently because they didn't want anybody telling them what they can or can't do. And the sponsorship fits so beautifully, it's crazy. But I've recently seen over time a lot of people basically gentrify this content for their own entertainment and humor. And honestly, it's a bastardization of what Pop the Balloon is to represent.
Hey, what's up, everyone? We're in the lovely city of San Antonio, and we have the person who loves San Antonio the most. Come on up.
Well, wow. I'm Charles Wade Barkley.
Listen.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Manny Supreme. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Philadelphia.
Hi, Manny. Can you tell me about your life?
That client review was brutal.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already so pruny.
This is
First the hood niggas one.
your last relationship?
I mean, I was engaged for about 10 years.
10 years.
Oh, I thought you said it was gay for 10 years. I was about to say it.
Hi, Manny. Can you tell me about your last relationship?
I mean, I was engaged for about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I told her just trust the process.
Why the hell did they pop for?
Yeah, trust no process. Go ahead and get out of here.
My name is Trey. I'm an influencer and artist. I'm 28 and I'm from LA, you know. And by the way, happy International Women's Day.
You know that was 5 months ago, right?
Yeah, but it's, you know, International Women's Day every day to all you beautiful queens.
Super cringe content. Now I know what you're thinking. Omar, you are blowing this into way bigger proportions than it needs to be. But I'm gonna be honest with you. On one hand, it is good that Arlette and her husband get to keep some creative control. They are executive producers. Now that's probably just some sort of title, but at least they are getting paid. But on the other hand, when you sign away this IP or you attach your name to some stuff like this is a part of your brand now. I believe Pop the Balloon was on a crazy trajectory, and they ultimately know the paperwork, so they know what's best for them. But there's a possibility that this could ruin the brand long term.
Not gonna lie, I don't want to see Pop the Balloon on Netflix. I mean, I feel like I like my Netflix. I like my shows separate. I like my Netflix shows. I like my YouTube. Shows, like I like things to be separate, and I just feel like when you bring stuff like that to networks,
bro, it's actually fun. Personally, I don't even care about the concussion. It's just the fun, the adrenaline you get after it. It just feels so good. But like a day later, you're gonna be feeling hurt and shit. Your whole body is gonna be sore for like a whole week and shit. But like, still gotta go through it.
come on City say it's not gonna be the same.
Ultimately, plays like this to me scream some level of desperation from these big publications and networks. They don't want to pay the people who are traditionally trained, so they go to YouTube and get projects like Sidemen or Mr. Beast or now Pop the Balloon. I wouldn't be surprised if Kai Cenat gets some sort of late night deal on Amazon or Peacock or something like that in the next coming months or so. Because that's just the way that they are trending. They're not trying to dump all this money into all these projects, so they'd rather go back and get the creator, help them live out a dream, but ultimately bastardize the content that they are able to produce, take away some of their creativity, if not all of it, and then ultimately have it be gentrified.
Schizo, killing their wives, killing their friends, people around them and shit. Yeah, I heard about so many stories. That's usually mainly linebackers though, cause like they're the ones who get hit the most. So like, I low-key want to be one, bro. That's actually fun.
And inauthentic and leaving a bad taste in the traditionalist mouth. Now, I do believe in taking a bad deal or perceived bad deal in order to boost you up in the main sphere, because I don't know another way for her to market herself to a larger audience other than this. Like, this is good marketing for the YouTube channel as a whole. We just have to factor in that some of that name is going to be damaged, because when people go back to the YouTube channel, they're going to see one thing as opposed to seeing Connie Chung and Mike Michelson on Pop the Balloon. That shit is so disgusting. I don't know. I could just be a disgruntled fan at the end of the day, because I don't want to see something that I love and I think is unique and creative and is so innovative come tumbling down because these people at Netflix don't understand the culture. They don't understand what they're supposed to do with this amazing product, and they definitely don't know how to keep it as authentic as it can possibly be. I might just be upset because I'm gonna miss out on some.
This shit is gonna be scripted, bro. They're gonna give you some shit. They're gonna give them some shitty ass lines to say. Oh, you're gonna be like, oh, so beautiful. You're gonna do some chat GBT shit.
The most classic moments ever.
Is Cedric someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
The way he looks.
I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So.
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
You sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I just
that.
want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
You said you look
How the hell do you nigga not have fucking high vocabulary? He's speaking calmly.
for a hood dude. I'm not.
So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect it. Say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
You sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful.
Technically, what she's implying, if you think about it, you sound like him, and people from around there sound the same.
I can respect
I just
this.
want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have
Damn, but she just wanted to read to this. Crazy.
on your day-to-day speak.
You said you look for a hood dude. I'm not that. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead.
What?
You said you look for a hood dude. I'm not that. Okay.
What? That's low-key kind of racist, bro. I think she squinted her eyes. She's literally squinted her eyes. Just. Or is this
Oh,
just
okay,
me?
yeah. Go, sing it out loud. Go ahead.
Watashi wasta.
What? I knew. What the fuck, bro? Girl's racist. Yo, nigga, he is a hood dude, or whatever you call it. Look kind of racist, bro. Look how the nigga is looking at the camera. This nigga is trying to seduce every nigga that's watching, bro. Sus. Shit,
You know,
sus.
that's slot that pops up in your day that's just not enough time to get anything done. I've found the secret to make the most of it.
Bro, I'm trying to learn that. Shit, shit is coherence. I don't even know what I want. No,
Everything is-
boom, boom. That is my surgeon. Don't know what to do today. Who? Gimme a learn this. I'm trying to learn this. Don't give me this shit. I'm hearing this. Don't know what to do today. What the fuck am I doing? Don't know what to even do. Spit him down like I'm Stewart.